Okay, we're back with Rialto. You guys kind of got murked on Blizzard World Defense, so let's see what happens. No changes in comp. Oh my days, it's running already. You guys are on defense. What the fuck is that? Is that Diva? What? What on earth? Okay, that was retarded. What are you guys playing? Dive Brawl defense. Agrimora Mercy, Husey. Okay, I like this comp. This is a good comp. I don't like your supports playing there. Why? Because this map has really ash geometry. Like, it's bends and curves throughout the whole map, isn't it? Like, so line of sight is imperative. There is no way they can see you there at all. Like, and to get seen, you guys need to give up all this space. You guys do not want to give up space beyond this corner. Like, ideally, you can just play, like, back here. Like, you're pretty safe back here. Or, you know, you can hug that wall. Like, I don't think you really need them up there, personally. But we'll see how it plays. Nice angle taking, by the way. So this is like a point I made last map about you guys being like crap at taking angles, basically. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 different angles. Really good. Calvin's still yet. But I see why you're there, and I know why you're hiding, but you're doing nothing. Like, you need to... Like, when they dropped here, you should have been up here, ready to bubble, tickle, get a Zarya bubble, and then jump out. Like, by just standing there, you're doing nothing. You know, you've lost your Tracer already. And now you've used your jump to jump in. I think you messed it up, but... Now you're going to get pressured so hard. You're going to get rushed down. Yep. That's just like a soft throw, essentially, from you two. Like, I don't mean that in the harsh way. Please don't, like, take offense to that. But just, you know, jumped in the back line, got headshotted. Did nothing. You know, messed the jump up. Got forced out by a brawl comp. These guys are running the same brawl comp again, but they're running it with double snipers. This is such a weird-ass comp. Like, you guys should understand exactly what they're about. And I was this map 4, I think, maybe. So like, you guys have probably played 3 maps of them running literally the same thing. Like, don't be afraid to just like hold a high ground up here or something. Like, just this is probably like both tanks, I'd say. Like, just don't be afraid to just play up here. Like, even as I said, when Cav was over here, the setup's really good. You know, I thought it was a spray. When they come around the corner and the cart is there and they were there, just walk up here and just zap. Pancake bubbles you, zap. If you need to put down your own bubble, fine. And then you jump out all the way over here. And then you can just rotate round. And zap down here. That way, you know, you probably got like 50% ult charge. Pancake's got charge for his gun. And you guys have taken, you know, no damage. Pancake's fine being on the low ground here. Like, as long as Husey can see him. But as I said earlier, the fact that you guys play that deep means you give up all this space. You have to give up all this space for free. I don't know, personally. I think at this point now it will work. So it's kind of like a blessing in disguise. Uchida, good rotation. You can play up here. Only issue is Pancake is literally alone now. Like, he has used personal. I don't know, he's probably dead here. Yep. That's what I mean by setting up so far back. Like, you guys just leave your front line exposed. I'm not saying, like, standing inside them here is going to help them, but if you're, like, on the low ground here, at least you can, like, throw an anti-nading quicker or etc. Doesn't help your Tracer died either. Your Tracer really helps your front line in this. Okay, you guys just need to get space there. Beauty of Rialto is that this bridge, I'm not sure if I've reviewed this map with you guys before or talked about it, but this is the most aid spot in the game to hold ever. Like always, always, always. If you lose first corner, go all the way out, regroup, and then come back and take the fight under here. Don't ever fight in this courtyard trying to retake. Don't ever, ever. So now this is, as soon as it comes around that corner and you guys lose the fight, just wait. Don't ever, ever take the fight in here right now, because the positioning they have is like just miles better than yours. You know, their Widow has sight lines, their Hanzo has sight lines, their D.Va has high ground control, you know, their Rhine is just going to hold the middle, and their supports can set up literally wherever they want. So make sure you guys, yeah, the Reddit Lucio's up there, feeding as per usual. You guys are going to struggle to get out of here. Yeah, so just back up, even if you just have to die, or just like jump off the map, or just get out if you can, ideally. Back up, you know, whole corners here. And then as soon as it's under there, when it's turned, ready to go, you guys can take the fight under here. Because it's so easy to take a fight here, because you can hide here, you can hide here, you can hide here. With this corner, you know, you can have the Mega, you can strafe this corner. You literally can just, like, jiggle peek in and out. Once the cart is here as well, you have, like, natural cart cover. And the only way these guys can kill you is if they go one up here. But in which case, you know, someone is either on the high ground or is able to watch the high ground, i.e. your Monkey or your, like, Ash, for instance. Or they have to play right here, which is in... Wait, can I go down? There we go. Here, which is, like, massive open sight lines. So if you guys have a wall to hide behind, they have nothing to hide behind here. So that's why it's a really, really good spot. And you have spawns literally next to the point. So you can, even if you don't win this fight, you can knock, like, minutes off the clock just playing here. So if that happens, so you lose first corner, just come all the way back and play bridge. Trust. Just gotta get out. Kills don't even matter. Just get out. Just get out. Get out.
You might not want to tell your friends about that.
No, Mr. Calvin. Literally what I just said, guys. Like you're 2 down, 3 down. I think you just spawned. Yeah, you're 3 down technically, and you're dropping on cart. Look at all the positioning they have. Just back. No, Calvin, please. This is what I mean. Don't take fights here. You just can't take a fight in this courtyard. Coming back in, like, it's so. It's just difficult. Like I told you, all the angles they have and stuff. Like you know, you're forcing your Mercy to play out in the open here with 2 snipers. You know, you're forcing your Anna to push forward into a spot she doesn't want to be in. It's like you need to think about the rest of your team, Calvin, because when you go in, they have to support you, or you're just gonna die instantly. So by you jumping out of position, you put your Mercy out of position. You know, Pancake is out of position. Hughesy's out of position. So just one mistake has cost, like, potentially 4 lives here. And that's just me being really, really critical, because I know you're a good Monkey and your decision making is usually fine. Like, you just need to just think about it a little bit more. Like, I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to take space here and, like, section off the snipers, etc. And, you know, let our front line get cleaned up. But they're in such good, like, advantageous positions where it's just not going to work. You know, they've won the fight already, so they have ult charge. So they're ahead of you in ults. Like, just smarter play. And somehow you win this fight. Oh my days. This is what, like, I kind of love about you guys, is you manage to win these fights. I really don't know how. Like, there's no way you should be winning that. Like, the Mercies up here should die instantly. Like, you're down a Monkey. I'm not sure how Punky gets out from this position. Like, this is going to be me being critical of you again, but these are, like, mistakes that will work in tier 2 against, like, high plat, low diamond teams. But against better teams, like, you know, you're looking at your Masters teams and your mid-Masters teams, etc. This just isn't going to work. So, like, you may be like, oh, you know, shut the fuck up, Jono. Like, you know, we just won that fight. We know how to win this fight. True, you know how to win a fight at a tier 2 level, but you guys obviously next year are going to be moving on to, like, higher tiers and scrimming better because you're literally the best team in tier 2 currently. I'm just trying to like get you playing in a way that is a bit better than you are. So then when you come against harder opposition, you guys aren't making these mistakes and aren't getting punished as hard. Like, if that makes sense to you guys. Hero Brain, use Recall. Guy is so deep. It's just a feed, bro. That's such a feed. That's not even a soft feed. That's a hard feed. Like, if you use Recall, just get out. Like, there's literally no value. You threw the ult away, and there's no value killing the Widow there. Like, there's not a fight on. Like, they're either they don't have a Moira, they're not gonna Moira. They don't have a Mercy, they're not gonna res it. But like, even if you get the kill on the Widow there, by the time you get back here and set up, the Widow's gonna be spawned and ready to go. Like, you're better off peeling here and like look at this Lucio. This Lucio's massively out of position. You're better off just peeling and killing him. But once again, not a DPS player. But just common game sense. Nice shooting, Uchida. So you traded, so it's not horrendous. But that's a value pick. That's really good positioning from Calvin as well. I really like that. Holding high ground's what I said earlier. You can just literally peer over the edge. They have nothing in their team apart from D.Va that can take a high ground. And like control a high ground. Like, obviously Widow and Hanzo can get up there, but if Widow and Hanzo jump in front of that monkey, they're going to get zapped out and have to drop. Like, D.Va is the only thing that can take that high ground. And if D.Va is spending all her time trying to take high grounds back off monkey, you're going to run over their Rhine, because it's a frontline thing. Double bubble, communicate that, please. Little simple things. Calvin needs to be the one saying, I want bubble. Like, I'm not going to use your own. Always say you have bubble. And if Punking says no, then you bubble yourself. If he does, just don't ever use your bubble. Because that's 2 cooldowns, big cooldowns wasted. Feeling powerful. Big sleep. Kai, my man, your positioning is risque, brother. You don't want to be there, bro. You don't want to be there. Don't ever come down. Stay on these high grounds, my man. Stay on these high grounds. Cool. Same again. Just get out. Same again. Just get out. Take the fight under the bridge. You guys play so like frantically and like fast for kills. You just never have downtime. Like just take some time and like for a fact they're not all here right now. Like for a fact you've killed the Ryan or whatever he is. He's come back as Hulk now. So they have no main tank. They can't hard push this without a main tank. Like just take your time. Like the Lucio is gonna do nothing being there. The Lucio can do nothing but spam at you. Right, and he doesn't do that much damage anyway. Like just take your time, get reset. Wait for your. I don't know, is that your Ana? Yeah, wait for your Ana to come back. Wait for your Mercy. You have no supports here. You're just jumping in head first and not thinking about it. And this whole first point defense here is like really on you two tanks. Like between you two, you are making this a lot harder than it has to be. Just chill out. Take some time. Between that and there, so the end of the point of the payload is probably 5 or 6 seconds with one person on the cart. 5 or 6 seconds, you guys can just wait to get back. QZ will be over the bridge. Aggro Moira is back on the Mercy. Your Ashe is already here. In 6 seconds, you can get your Ashe on the high ground with a Mercy. Your Ana set up. Your Tracer on an angle, and you guys ready to jump in. 100%. Just take that time. Don't be like, I don't know if you guys panic, if you guys just think you have to play at 100 miles an hour the whole time because you're running like dive tanks or whatever and dive DPS. Like just take your time. This comp is designed to be played, somewhat like slower. Like you have an Ashe, like use your pocket Ashe, get her in positions where you can, you know, hit dynamites and then jump on the dynamites. Makes your job easier. Just I think it is a communication issue at this point, like a little bit. You guys just need to like talk to each other a bit more, you know, understand what you're doing, etc., etc.
I'm gonna have to shoot you down.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
You know, look what you guys are playing. This is exactly what I said earlier. In the open. Okay, whoever died here. Ashe, in the open. Calvin's managed to find a corner. Husey, in the open. You guys are playing in the open. Stop playing in the open. You have all these corners to hide behind. Like, they can't... No character in this game can shoot through a wall. Right? Nobody. There is not one... Okay, there's, like, ultimates that maybe can. Like Tanto Dragons, for instance. But no one can naturally shoot through a wall. Like, walls are... Like, natural environment is your best friend. Like, if I'm sat right here... Husey sits right here. Nothing can kill him. Unless they come there, they come there. Or they walk all the way through the choke, past everyone, which they're not going to do, because we have tanks, and kill him. Like, all he has to do is just this. Jiggle peek. Can heal Calvin, jiggle peek. Jiggle peek. Jiggle peek. And he's safe. Throw a nade, jiggle peek. Sleep Bob, jiggle peek. That's our Bob. But anyway, yeah, like, please, please, please think about where you guys are playing. Like, you're in the open here. Hog hook. Two snipers. They want you in the open. If you play corners, you cut off snipers' angles, you force them to do silly stuff, like feed. Because they don't get any value. So, like, maybe we need to, like, have a chat about playing corners soon or something, like, with the tanks. Because this, like I said, again, this is like a... It's not a tank diff, because their tanks are crap, but... Like, you guys are making it so much harder than it is.
Огонь по готовности.
Again, you guys lump 1, 2, 3 ults into a fight. Don't win it. You're having to lump ults in because your inferior positioning has put you in a point when you guys feel like you need to ult yourself out of fights. If you guys just kite this corner, like I said, wait. You hit a big grab under, like, here, for instance. Husey doesn't have to move. He can stand here and throw a nade into it. Calvin doesn't have to move. He can stand here and poke into it. Little things, guys. Little things.
Routing power to forward shield.
This is the perfect spot for you guys to set up and defend right now, by the way. Like, perfect. Look where they have to play. This is where they have to play. If you guys are here, it's just honestly, if you have an Ashe here, playing on the back of the bridge, it's just a firing range. Such a good spot. Please don't ever underestimate this spot. Doesn't matter if they're like an inch away from completing the point. As long as they don't cap. Look how easily you can stall it. It's just hero brain. Look how quickly you're back as well. Your Mercy's back. No, look how quickly your tanks them. Look at this. You're literally back. Please stop nano primaling as well. Husey, either like tell him you're doing it. I don't know whether you guys do it like, oh, I'm just gonna nano you, Calvin, or Calvin says I want nano. But please, that's twice now in the 2 maps I've looked at. You guys, there's such a waste. Like, either primal and then nano him as he comes out, or nano him first, you know, use the damage boost and the damage reduction, then primal. Because at this point, he doesn't get any much value as he would anyway. And if you nano him after, he gets the ult charge back quicker. So he's like 50 on the next primal. Like, it's just little things. Little things. C9.
has reached the checkpoint.
Okay, last thing from that. When you primaled and you went all the way down here, and you almost C9'd, you forced your Ana in to touch the point, which made her antied and down to one shot and forced her out the fight. It's another thing. Just play corners. You guys literally just can hug all of this, and I don't know how many times I can say it in a VOD. Like, you guys want to know what's wrong on Rialto? It's that. You guys are fighting in open spaces into two snipers. Like, with a comp that has, you know, an Ash and a Tracer. Like, you guys don't want to be taking heads-up fights with these snipers. You guys want to get them into places where they're unable to do stupid amounts of stuff. Like, if we get to here and that Widow is causing you problems, you know, send your Ash up here. Send your Ash up here. Bang, big dynamite. They're going to get scared off. Sorted. See you defend second. Like, second is so much the same as well. These corners. Corner. 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 4 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 4 different corners you can play behind on second. Like, you can set up on second. You got, like, there should be no excuses for you guys to be like, I know you're getting staggered here, Kai, but for like fighting out here, for instance, like, what's the point? You just sniper heaven. Like, look at their comp and think how they're trying to play this, aren't they? The only thing they're doing here is trying to make space for their snipers. Just deny their snipers line of sight. Don't peek them. Force their snipers to come into silly positions like here. If you can get that Hanzo on the low ground in front of you, you're going to kill him. Because Monkey gets on Hanzo, he dies. You guys just need to, as I say again, corners, spacing. But we can go over this again. Like, if you guys get more VODs, etc., we'll go over it again. You know, ultimate-wise, you guys have won. They have won. You know, the good part of that is you got Dragon's Bomb, Whole Hog, Nano out of them. So that's the positive you take from that, is you took ults out. But you can take ults out and win the fight there, in my opinion. Setting up high ground together, really, really good. Big dynamite. Not sure what happened to Moira. Mercy. Both supports are dead. Where, like, just look at where you guys are playing. Like, okay, I've moaned at the tanks. Time for the supports to get it in the ear. Positioning. Mercy, just play with your Ash. You don't want to be frontlining. You don't want to be with your Monkey. It's your Ana's job to heal the Monkey. Like, you just literally want to be sitting inside your Ash and just holding blue beam on her so she can do the damage. Like, you don't want to be anywhere near the D.Va here. You don't want to be anywhere near the Monkey. Like, you know, you got the Glock out, just blue beam. Just blue beam. Like, Mercy, dumb character, hater, had to play her a lot, but you just blue beam. Once again, I know your hit scan is not a hit scan player, but you give Uchida so much more, like, resources to do something against 2 snipers. Bear in mind, they have 2 snipers to your 1, so Uchida has all his angles marked. Like, they don't have a pocket. At least with a pocket, you know, he has a half a chance of popping the Widow in the head or the Hanzo in the head, etc. Like, you need to give him as much as you can. Kai, you gotta, like, I'm gonna be extra hard on you because I know you're a better player than that. That is a dumbass position, and you know it. You're gonna watch this back and you're just gonna go, yeah, because that is, they have a hog. Why would you ever play there? Like, if it's a case of, like, I can't see my Monkey, tell your freaking Monkey to get in your line of sight. You should never ever, like, abandon your positioning for your tanks. If your tanks feed, your tanks feed. Tell them they feed. Like, you can win a fight with no main tank in this comp. You can't win a fight with no Ana. Especially now you just lost your mercy. Like, there's a hog there. Just, you know they have a hog. Just stay away from him. So, support's semi through that fight.
Why are you so angry? Why are you so angry?
I have no idea why this other team aren't pushing you really, really hard. Their Lucio is. You have no supports and you're all half. Just push. Why are they not pushing? Okay, you guys got away with that. The other team are absolute clowns. If you guys are ever in that situation and you kill both supports and they're half, just run at them. there's five. I think there's 5 of them up. They've hog. Just run at D.Va. Run at them. Oh, that's killer.
Helden sterben nicht.
Why are you so angry?
Get through this.
Why are you so angry?
You guys really seem to be struggling with this hog. Like, I'm not sure why. Hughesy's antied him like 4 times. Maybe it's just focus fire. Like, do you need to... You see a hog antied, like Kai, I don't know what your comms are like for antis, but you should be calling it really, really loud. You know, Punking, if you're the target caller, you should be switched on to the fact that that hog is antied and needs to die. If he's giving you, and Calvin, if he's giving you that much hassle, just switch Ryan. Stick a shield in his face, he does nothing. Like, little things. Like, the whole annoying part of this map is little things you guys are doing wrong. Like, just small, what I'd call, like, basic ass errors that are just kind of screwing you.
Why are you so angry?
Good bubble.
Feeling.
Mr. Herobrain died in the back line again. Need to work on that Tracer, Mr. Herobrain. But if you're uncomfortable on Tracer, play Sombra or something. Like, just comfort pick. Like, there's loads that can work in here. Genji, like, etc. There's loads that can work. Hog, by the way, almost hooked your Ashe. He's just in your backline again, same as this Lucio. Look how split this team is, right? Look how split they are. You know, the Ana's all the way back here. They're distracted on the high ground. The Widow's nowhere near the fight. Neither is the Hanzo. This hog can just jump on the hog. As they nano him. Okay, I stand corrected. Calvin in the back line, well done. There we go, kill the hog.
30 seconds remaining.
Smoke him out of there. Nerf this.
Okay, you guys should be fine here. Positioning. Why are you up? Why are you up here? Like, you have no reason to be anywhere near that point of the fight. You can hit, like, everything going on over there. You can heal them from literally the payload here, out of the range of snipers. Like, and once again, I'm being really, really critical and really, really like a stickler for these things, but you guys just make silly errors that will cost you more against better teams. Like, please tell me I'm wrong. Like, give me feedback on it, but little things are just costing you guys.
10 seconds remaining.
And I only say them because I know you are a better team than, like, the way you play at times. Whoa, my days. Oh. You've won it. Pancake, you deserve a medal. For saving your mercy. Just get out, forget the res, get out. Ball anti, please say you know ball anti.
Огонь по готовности.
Why are you so angry?
Get into position. destruction.
Clutching out the fight. You guys are very split on targets. Like, you guys do not focus targets well. Or on this map, you're not focusing targets well.
This will only hurt for a minute.
Helden sterben nicht.
We're leaving with it.
Feeling powerful.
Little quick one, Kai. You can nano your Zarya as well, by the way. Like, high charge nano Zarya is very, 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 very good. Like, I think if you nano a high charge Zarya, you should have something like 270 damage a second. Which is just melts everything in the video game. I know Nano Monkey is like the in thing to do because he can charge ult and stuff, but in a comp like this where you're trying to break down like, you know, Bull, Monkey, etc., that's like 11, what's that, like 1200, 1100 HP. Sometimes Nano Zarya can be really, really helpful. But that's like that's just a preference thing for like you. That's not you made a mistake. It's just like something else you could do. Nice wall, good wall. Okay, nice one. You guys clutched it up second there. I think Pancake had a very, very good final fight there, so thank yous to him. Summarize first point. You guys, like, you just soft-fed the first fight. You overextended and you just got caught out. And then you, like, just soft-fed by messing up your jump. Like, it happens. That's how it goes. Playing corners. That's another one we have talked about all the time. Go back and listen to that bit again if you don't understand. You know, 1 corner, you know, 2 corner, 3 corner. There's loads of corners. Play corners. They have 2 snipers. Don't play out in the open. Like, it's just common sense. Don't underestimate this bridge as well. I told you like 5,000 times how to play under here. And then just general positioning supports, like obviously that fight we talked about here. Not very good positioning from either of you. Like just little things. You know they have a hog. He wants to just roam around and hook people. Don't give him the opportunity. Calvin, just play a little bit slower. To be fair, Calvin and Pancake, play a little bit slower. Like wait till you're set up. You guys sort of jump in 6v3 and hope for the best. Apart from that, there are really good things in there. I think Uchida had a very, very good game on the Ashe, considering he's playing into 2 snipers and his Mercy has the Glock out half the time. Pancake had a really good second point. I didn't really see much from Husey, but I wasn't really watching. But I saw some good antis, to be fair, on the hog. Apart from that, yeah, you guys just keep going. Like, you've done well to hold them here, to be fair. Like, it's the same as Blizzard World. You're clearly, like, a better team. You're just doing these silly-ass little micro things that are, like, costing you stuff. You just, like, knock them out of your game, you guys are going to be inch perfect, pretty much. Like, the comp worked really well. You played the comp a bit better this time, in my opinion. Like, obviously, you played a bit quicker, and you need to, like, understand about getting your Ashe set up, etc. But it's not like Blizzard World into double shield. I think it's what they played as well. Like, when you're not playing in double shield, your Tracer doesn't have to hit the angles as much. So you can kind of play a bit more frontliney. But, no, well done. Let's see what attack, defense looks like. Attack, attack, attack. That's right.
Score 0-1. Switching sides.
I can't spectate anyone. It's just not working. What are you guys walking out on? Probably the same thing? I'll go Ryan. Ryan attack makes sense. Double sniper. Please don't walk out on Hog Zarya. 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 Let's just skip this.
Ready for battle.
You guys gonna play yet or?
Ready for battle.
Okay, gates are open. You are walking out,
Stop
monkey.
the payload.
Yeah, it's exactly the same as your Blizzard World comp, isn't it? Yeah, so the only thing is, Zen over Mercy. Personal preference. Like, I think you could just, go all in with Uchida and help him with the Mercy, but it's on you guys if you think the Zen, the Zen does do more shield break. Um, and Discord is really good at bursting down targets, so there's the value to each. It's a preference thing from you guys. Like, I would always want to play Zen over Mercy, let's be honest. Um, Look at the comp they're playing as well. Still double sniper. It's hog thingy. Okay, jumping low ground. You always want to take these high grounds. If you guys want to walk up as far as you can, and then Calvin just clear this high ground. If you jump on here for this widow, I mean she's one shot anyway. You jump on this high ground, kill the widow, or like scout the widow out. She's gonna have to drop and back off quickly. In which case, you guys control all this area here. So you can just stand on the top, zap, 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 zap. Don't worry about the front line. Don't worry about this. You have Azaria behind you. Like, you have Zarya, you have Ashe. Your Tracer's literally in the back line already. Yeah, let your Zarya deal with this. Your Zarya can just shoot the shield down, and then you can just drop behind, and you guys have like a pincer, which would be really, really effective. Plus, as soon as you clear that widow out, it gives you time for your supports and your sniper to get across the bridge and get set up better. This guy needs to die as well. This is just a feed. Okay, you do it now, to be fair. Which is good. But like, I want your half though. I want your first move to be up there and clearing it out. Because that bridge is a bastard to get across. Like, especially if they're set up really, really strong. But that's good. You got there eventually, which is good. Widow's 1, no grapple. Go get her. Good lad. This is what I mean. This is what you do really, really well, Calvin. Is like you ID when you can just go all over someone. Like, she's grapple there. She's 1. You can just jump on her. Like, you need to just take that into, like, bigger situations. Like, a defense... Like, attack, it's fine because... you are going forward, she's there on the back foot. But when it's the other way around, you kind of need to learn to just, like, foot off the gas a little bit and control the pace of the game a bit more. Which is, it just comes with experience and stuff. Like, you're obviously a stronger Ryan than you are a Monkey. Like, we all know that. But, like, just playing Monkey in this meta, you need to, or in this comp even, you need to, like, just be aware that sometimes you've got to play slow as anything. Which is annoying, 'cause it's not fun, but...
Routing navigation system to detect.
Good. So now you guys are in a position similar to what they were in. Well, similar, yeah, similar to what they were in. You guys have control of this whole courtyard. You want to make sure you have control of all of it. You want, your Monkey up here holding this corner, so that anyone tries to come back in, you can contest them. Same with your Zarya. You can pretty much leave Tracer on point here because no one else needs to. Yeah, Uchida can get on the high ground. You can set your supports up. I wouldn't put your supports on the high ground here. It is easy. Look for the Echo or someone to come up here and just... I'd keep your supports sort of like around the little tree in the middle. They want to play around here. You can just hide behind something, keep shooting stuff. But yeah, no, it's fine. Take space. There you go. Hold corner. Hold corners. This is what I'm talking about. Hold corners. You cannot be shot there, Calvin. That's a really good position. I mean, ideally, I'd prefer you on this one because it's easier for you to like peek around there and zap and come back. Like this side, you can't really like see as many people just by the way they come out. But nice. He fed. Okay, you've definitely got high ground control. Only beef here is both your supports are on the high ground. Your supports are ahead of your tanks. Like, Calvin's taking damage right now, supports. Like, Calvin is tanking. We've used Bubble We've used Monkey Bubble. I don't know if Pancake's used Personal yet. Yes, you guys are fragging and you've killed DPS, but what's to stop? I don't know. Okay, we know like from like hindsight they don't have nano, but if they nano that hog right now and he presses W on your tanks, they're gonna die. So positioning wise supports. I know you're bloodthirsty and you guys like getting kills, and that's fun. But just think about your tanks. I think mainly like it's more the Ana here than the Zen, because there's like it doesn't matter if Zen orb someone, they're gonna die anyway. Let's be honest. Like the Ana, Husey, you need to be more. This is why I didn't want you on the high ground. Not only just if you're just here or like just peeking this corner here, you know, like you can see your monkey, you peek that corner, you can rotate around here, you know, you can see Zarya, and you're nice and safe in the back, nothing can get you. But you win the fight regardless, so that's fine.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Alright, skip forward. Okay, so cards roll around the corner. They've done the right thing. They set up on a corner. That's good. You guys need to work about on how you get sort of teams out from playing on corners. Angles are really, really key. So obviously you have high grounds here, you have high grounds there. Calvin's already on it. You know, you can wrap through here. There's loads of ways you can play around people on this corner. Yeah, there's loads of ways you can play around this corner here. Now Calvin's on the top. Just don't even drop. Just zap. Just zap. Yay, we nanoed him without primaling. Nice one, guys. Yeah, and then you go towards the end of it. That's fine. Yeah, perfect. That's good. That's the combo. That's what you want to do. You nailed it. Well done, guys. But there you go. You took an angle. Calvin dropped down, took an angle. You know, disrupted, got a kill. They turned their backs, and that allowed, you know, your Zen to get stuff off, Pancake a charge, etc. That's good. That is really, really good. That's how you play against, you know, I know it's one shield, but like even if they had a Sigma, that's still how you play against it. Take angles. Don't just run head first into it, because they'll stack shields and you'll never get through too. Perfect. Now we took playing corners again. You guys want to run that cart up. No one's on cart. Okay, yeah. Let your Ana go back and get cart. Hold this corner. Hold this corner here. Just don't let them back in. They have a Reaper now. They have a Hog and a Reaper. So, like, if you guys play in open space, you will die. Because they will just chunk you down. So you want to be playing this corner, poking. If they commit hard to you, just jump out. You know, jump high ground. Jump back to cart, etc. Don't want to be playing in the open like this. Like this, you guys are playing in the open. You guys are just, you're gonna get headshotted. Like, maybe not this rank, but, you know, a better, like a mid-master sniper is just gonna take your head off. So there you go, play corners. Play around here, just be safe. Don't put yourself in danger for no reason. You guys are in full control here. Just don't need to do anything silly that will, like, lose you map control, point control, etc. Yeah, go back, get 3 on cart, that's fine. Why is your Zen so far forward? Like, okay, this is either a thing where your Zen needs to not be so far forward, or your tanks... Where the hell is your... What is happening back here? What are you guys doing? Why on earth are you guys here? If you're chasing that Lucio, it doesn't need 2 of you. Like, he's just redditing. Let him reddit. Yeah, Pancake, in this case here, if, like, you know your monkey's off there and your Zen's too high, you need to push up for your Zen. He has no Wraith, he should die. Good trans, get aggressive, get aggressive. That trans is fine, like, I'm happy to trans, you don't have to hold trans for, like, I don't know, flux or grav or whatever. Like, you don't have to use it. You can use it aggressively. Just make sure you cool it and that everyone, like, pushes forward with it. Big anti, Kai. Big anti. Focus. Focus targets. Focus targets. You guys don't focus targets. 1 of you shoot. 2 of you are shooting the Sigma. 2 of you are shooting the Hog. Focus targets. This is losable.
What are you doing?
again, 1, 2. It was only 2 ults that time, but you're still putting ults into a fight and losing. Like, you guys should have seen that off so easily, but you didn't focus targets. You didn't focus down the Hog or the Sigma. If 6 of you shot one of those targets, they die, and then 6 of you shoot the other target, they die. But because you're split, they both get the chance to live. Their Ana keeps them up through the grav, and yeah, that's that. That Lucio again. Please just kill this Lucio. Please kill the Lucio. He's just feeding. Just get out. Come all the way out. You have a Lucio now. That's good. Lucio's a good swap here. I rate it. You guys can play a little bit quicker now. Oh. Why? You're just staggering. It's just more time off the clock. Like, just what do you achieve? Like, dying wherever you die. I don't know where you died, but just, you don't achieve anything staggering. Like, you just waste. It's now another, like, 20 seconds where you guys just have to wait. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. It's, like, so silly. You guys are just, like, soft throwing. Just wait. Just literally come all the way back here. All of you sit in here and wait. Just charge and Reaper ult for free. And now they realise they have positioning. They're going to come up here and take this base off you. Good group, that's fine.
This is going to hurt.
You guys are really split again. Like,
Feeling powerful, and I'm not even angry.
good nano.
Time's
There you go.
do something.
Bob should be doing a bit. It's a really good Bob Uchida, by the way, really good. If you can put Bob in a position where they have to, like, you know, to touch the point, they have to run through Bob, like his LOS. So you're always gonna do well. Well done. Good focus fire.
Do something.
Moria faded. She should die. Moria faded. She should die.
This is going to hurt.
Kai, what is your positioning? Like, think about it again. If, like, literally someone walks... Where's their Reaper? Is the Reaper dead? If they're Weeper? If someone walks around the corner there, you can literally not run out. You're not Lucio. You can't get off the wall. Like, you want to be, like, on top of here. You want to be back around here. You don't want to be anywhere near the fight.
Smoke 'em out of there.
Yep, cool by Dynamite around the corner because you were in the fight. Just need to die now and get out. Just positioning. Like, you guys, your Ana was in a bad spot. You know, you were taking fights. Your Lucio wasn't there. You took a fight without your Lucio. You were 5v6 when you took the fight. Little things, guys, like little basics of the game. You know, we got taught in like season 3 to group up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there are silvers that know how to group up and like push as a 6. It's just little things costing you.
Why are you so angry?
Why is he playing ball? Just ignore him. Ignore the ball.
60 seconds remaining.
The ball's not there. You guys can just run over their front line so easily.
I'm feeling unstoppable.
Good nano. Follow up.
Wait for it.
Good.
30 seconds remaining.
Why are you so angry?
Good clean up. Focus fire. Definitely didn't need the primal, but
10 seconds remaining.
Focus fire. Your focus fire is crap at this map. Like, you guys are... Two of you are on the back here on Reaper. Two of you are on the Lucio. Two of you are on the thing. Focus the target. He's alive now, so he gets his mines off. This position, again, why are you guys playing here? Why? Like, they have Reaper. They have Sigma. They have Ash. She throws a dynamite in here. She kills all of you. You guys want to be... You know, you guys want to be back here. The Lucio, maybe, because he can play in and out of stuff, but both snipers want to be right here. Line of sight. Or, you know, you can take... If you want to take an angle, take this angle. Or take this angle. Or take this angle. Like, just don't be all You're sitting in the same little box. Like, as soon as the, like, Reaper has half a brain and turns around, he's just going to shoot all of you. Yep, there you go. Sigma got you.
What are you showing?
Barrier out of existence.
It's another grab. That's pretty impressive, I think. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's rough. You guys, well, you won. Well, you won that. Did you get it over? I don't know. Yeah, so to finish off, you guys... Positioning on the last point there really isn't that good. Like, you're pushing split as well, you're staggering, like, little silly little things. Like, you shouldn't need me to tell you this. You guys should be able to say, like, we're staggering in, stop. Like, just little things, man. Like, little basics that are costing you fight. You're taking fights, you know, 5v6 or 5v4 or something. Like, just wait. You know, group up and use your ultimates effectively. Like, you know, you nano monkey a lot. Cool. Wait till you're 6. Nano monkey when there's 6 of you. It's really not that hard. Focus fire as well. Your focus fire is here, there, and everywhere. Like I said it about 4 times this VOD, that you are just shooting random stuff over and over again and not focusing on one individual target. Like, I don't know whether that's like just you guys aren't calling the target, like you're not listening to the target. There could be loads of reasons. I don't know your comms, but if Pancake is calling the target loud and clearly, please focus it. That is on you guys. If he's not calling it loud and clearly, that's on him, right? And he needs to sort that out. But I mean, as I say, I don't know which side of the story it is. So, apart from that, though, there's positives there. Though you play, considering you had 2 support players on DPS, you know you guys did well. I think Pancake had a really good attack there. Like, if your Zarya is doing that much damage, just pour everything into your Zarya. Like, just support her to the Kingdom Come. But apart from that, just look back through stuff, both VODs, have a look. Let me know if you have any sort of stuff you need to think about. If you want to go into anything in more depth. Like, if you think I've been harsh and I'm like, you guys aren't feeding and staggering is cool, like, let me know, please. I'm happy to have the debate with you. Like, we're here to help you guys get better. Like, it's pretty much it. But no, apart from that, good luck in your game Saturday and peace.